Let's be real, a broken HVAC system is an instant crisis. But it doesn't have to be a moment of panic. We're going to walk through how to turn that stressful situation into a moment where you're empowered to make a really smart decision, and we'll use a real-world example to guide us.
Okay, picture this. It's the absolute hottest day of the summer. It's just sweltering. And then nothing. Silence. Your air conditioner is completely dead. Now, this isn't just an inconvenience, right? For a lot of people, this is a genuine emergency. So what's your first move? Because your answer to that question could literally save you thousands of dollars and a whole lot of stress.
To really understand the stakes, let's zero in on a place like Valrico, Florida. Down there, an HVAC system is not a luxury. When you've got temperatures hitting 95 degrees with humidity that just crushes you, a working AC is essential for your health. It's not about being comfortable, it's a lifeline. And that lifeline is in a constant battle with the local environment. So, before you can even think about getting a fix, you have to understand what you're up against. And in so many places, your opponent is the climate itself. Let's pull back the curtain on the hidden demands your climate is making on your system every single day.
Your HVAC is facing this relentless assault. It's not just about that 95-degree heat. It's that thick, heavy humidity that forces the unit to work overtime just to rip moisture out of the air. It's running nonstop for more than half the year, which just wears parts out way faster. And then there are things you'd never even think of, like Florida's sandy soil, which can cause the concrete pad your outdoor unit sits on to shift, ever so slightly, straining refrigerant lines until they crack.
And that battle never, ever stops. In the summer, that constant cycling we mentioned just hammers the heart of your system, the compressor. But even in a mild Florida winter, the heat pump has to put in some serious work. And that same humidity that's there year-round, it can corrode crucial parts like the reversing valve, which is just the little gadget that lets your system switch from cooling to heating. It's a year-round war. So, when your system finally waves the white flag, who do you call? This is where you take back control. Let's build a checklist of absolute, non-negotiable standards you should demand from any HVAC company. First up, and this is a big one, upfront, flat-rate pricing. This isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a fundamental sign of respect. The idea is simple. You should know the total final cost for a repair before you agree to anything. No hourly rates ticking up, no mystery charges, no surprises, period. The real power here is that this puts you in the driver's seat. You get to make a calm, informed decision with a real number in front of you, totally free from the pressure or the fear of a bill that just keeps growing. It's all about making decisions without pressure or hidden fees. Okay, next on your checklist, demand certified technicians. And I don't just mean someone who knows the basics. You need a pro with proven, hands-on experience dealing with the unique challenges your local climate throws at them. Because let's face it, you don't want your home to be a training ground. And here's what that really gets you. A true local pro doesn't just see a broken part. They understand why it broke. They get how the local humidity, the soil, the intense heat all played a role in that failure. That local expertise is the difference between a temporary patch and a real, lasting solution. All right, so you've done your homework. You've picked a company that checks those boxes. So now what? What should that actual service call look and feel like? Let's walk through it and take all the anxiety out of the equation. Believe it or not, the professional experience starts the moment you pick up the phone. You should be talking directly to a local team member who actually understands your area and your urgency. No getting lost in some endless phone menu or trying to explain your problem to someone in a call center halfway around the world. It's all about clear, direct communication right from the start. And the visit itself should follow this super simple, transparent, 3-step process. Step 1, you schedule a clear appointment and you get a call when they're on the way. Step 2, the tech diagnoses the problem, explains it to you in plain English, and gives you that firm upfront price. And step 3, only after you give the thumbs up, do they actually do the repair and test their work. Simple, predictable, stress-free. And now we come to the big one. The technician gives you the price, and it's a hefty number. This brings up the most intimidating question pretty much every homeowner has to face eventually. Do I repair this old thing again, or is it time to replace it? Let's make this totally real. Imagine your system is 15 years old. It's definitely getting up there, and it needs a $400 repair. Do you sink the money into it knowing that something else could break next month? Or do you just bite the bullet and make the big investment in a whole new system? Well, there's a brilliant little guideline that can help you cut through the stress and make a logical choice. It's called the $5,000 rule.
It's just a simple piece of math that tells you when you might be throwing good money after bad. All you do is multiply the repair cost by the age of your unit in years.
So let's do the math for our scenario. You take that $400 repair cost and multiply it by 15 years. And what do you get? $6,000. Since that number is over $5,000, the rule is pretty clear. Repairing this unit is probably a poor investment. Replacement is the smarter financial move for the long haul. It's a really powerful tool to have in your back pocket. So, what's the whole point of all this? It's about arming you with knowledge. An HVAC failure is pretty much inevitable, but being unprepared for it, that's a choice. So let's bring it all home.
Here it is, your ultimate homeowner's HVAC cheat sheet. Number 1, understand your climate's unique demands. 2, insist on upfront flat rate pricing, no exceptions. 3, verify your technician has certified local experience. 4, expect a clear, simple 3-step service process. And finally, number 5, use that $5,000 rule to make the big financial decision with total confidence.
And that leaves us with one final thought. We've established that your HVAC system breaking down isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So the real question is, now that you're armed with this knowledge, are you prepared to turn that inevitable crisis into a smart, confident decision?